It's showtime. Hey everybody, it's the D-Rock100 and welcome back to more Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Last time, we took on Wally for the first time and we defeated Watson, getting ourselves the Dynamo Badge. This time, we're gonna do something a little different. Now you may be wondering what we're doing now in front of Granite Cave. I'll show you. Now that we've gotten ourselves the Mach Bike, and we now have the Pokemon with Flash, we can now go up here. Might as well put this to good use. Because this place has a little bit of some interest for us. We have an escape right here in case we ever need it. I'll definitely get it in here using one when we leave. I also went ahead and got my other Zigzagoon hit to evolve. And I also retaught Flash to Hayabusa. I got rid of Double Team for that. There is a time later on when we will be able to get Double Team back. So, it's only like a temporary loss. But anyway. Okay. There's a Pokeball right here. I have a Paralyze here. Very, very good. I do have a Repel going on at the very moment, so at least there's that. Moving on up. We're off. Let's see here. Oh. Extra fans. Yada, yada, yada. We've seen this before. Here. That would progress onward, but I want to. Actually, don't want to go that way yet. Let's head down here. Got Repel, that'll help me with 100 steps. It was a major buff from an earlier generation, thank God. It's good to hear this really nice background music at the place again. Anything? Okay. Nope, I don't want to use that. Okay. We have this little hole right here. Fish up at the spot. Maybe with the right Pokemon move. We're gonna have to come back. Maybe we'll come back to see what that thing is all about. Aha! A super potion. Very, very good. I'll take it. Oh, maybe there's something that might be down there, but we don't have access to down there yet. We will in just a moment. First, let's head down this one. Rare candy! That'll elevate the Pokemon up one level. We've already seen something like this from that shop. I think it was from that shop, but... Alright. Just hope my Repel so don't dissipate before I get out. Okay. Anything? Okay. I'm right there. Why? This view apparently depicts events of ancient Hoenn. Omari, you are weird. Sandshrew! We haven't seen one of you guys yet. But you know what? Sure. Ooh, rapid spin. That is a very interesting move. Well, it lacks in power, it makes it up for getting rid of hazardous on the ground of a battle, like, say, spikes, toxic spikes, and stealth rock. I learned a lot from that. By simply having Linoon headbutt you. Don't recommend to that. We have some breakable rocks right here. Could we potentially find the Pokemon of interest? We can potentially find him Pokemon in the Rumble Rock, but what's interesting, I wouldn't really say interesting, but here in Granite Cave, through breakable rocks, we can find the Pokemon Nosepass! Nosepass! It's a pure rock type Pokemon which will later on become a part steel type. This thing is downright beautiful. I love this thing. With sturdy for the ability, it has such great use of going up against a Pokemon that has the type advantage over it. We are unable to reach this evolution until a little bit later on in the game, but when you do so, there is one move that I recommend that you get before you level it up to that at that specific location, and that is Magnet Rise. In fact, there's one right there. Magnet Rise is a move that'll give an immunity to ground types. Something that I actually find rather cool. If you want it, it's right here. Really nice defense. Has greater defense upon its final evolution later on. Was it sad to say that I actually did not want to do that? Oh well. Just wanted to show that off. We can also find items from out here as well. Like a little bit ago, we just found soft sand, which will boost the power of ground type moves. We have a yellow Pokeball right up there. Why don't you see if I know what that is? Yeah. Finding some Geodudes in here. But sorry, Geodude. TM65 Shadow Claw. That is, I believe, a 80 power physical ghost type move that has a high chance of a critical hit. Basically, it's the focus version of Slash. Okay, 70 power. I gotta stop guessing on that one. But yeah, this is basically the ghost version of Slash. We have an Everstone right here. That is actually a very interesting item. While it does prevent a Pokemon from evolving, I believe it has some other use while breeding. It's really weird. We found the Steelixite. We have no use for this yet, but it will be useful for the Pokemon Steelix later on. Let's head to the College Spectacular Hall, but I seem to have lost my way. Dude, you're in a Granite Cave! How could you be lost? Davian. You seem awfully familiar like this. I was almost gonna call him a bad word on this one, but anyway. You remind me of this jerk from the first season of the Pokemon series. Only you have to remove the V and replace it with the M. We'll roll out. I just take this time to mention that for each user rollout, it'll get twice as strong. I think it starts with 30, then to 60, then to 120. You know what? It doesn't really matter. I need to do some studying up on those. Alright. What was that? Me kicking your butt. Was there anything over here? Escape! And I think we've reached the end of this place, so what do you say we head on out of here, and I will meet you guys back at Mauville City, alright? Where is my escape rope? Oh, there it is. And spinning in circles! I actually have a bit of a better idea. Now that we got ourselves the bike, run ahead in here. The cycle road. This is cycling road. If you ride the Mauville to Slateport on a mountain bike, we can relate your collision and your total time. I'm not gonna worry about that, really. But in all seriousness, why would you even want to do that? Switch up our team a little bit. You know what? Let's give Hayabusa a chance to shine in his brand new look. The rule is to test all the future triathletes who come to Cycling Road. Alright, Dolph. So does that be some people call you Dolphin? I like the name Dolphin. They're really nice. So let's go for a mud slap. Alright. Okay, you're gonna have me use the same move all and over again? Okay. Your funeral. Swift is definitely one of those non-miss moves, but dang, we're gonna get some good use out of this. Maybe should have kept the soft sand on it. I did replace the soft sand with, I believe, the expert belt. That'll boost the power of super effective moves, and that'll definitely make up for us like a sand type attack bonus. But oh well. Encore ended. Thank God. So let's go for the Fury Cutter. Business level 21. Alright. You're qualified to ride all the way to the end of Cycling Road. Wait a minute. Hold on. I have a mock bike. Thank you very much. Do not talk to this guy. He's gonna repeat the name RYDEL all the time. That's one of RYDEL's spikes. But thank you. Alright. So I just met your buddy back over there who had to remind him. You two would be great in double competitive battles. Definitely get a lot of mileage out of this. Hayabusa's at level 21. I can know those from one who can handle a bike and produced by RYDEL. Why, thank you. Alright. And lady, how is it that you're back here without a bike? I've actually left from my bike as well. Oh, okay, so you got off your bike, so you decided to stay over here. That makes sense. Ooh, Melissa. And you have a goldie. Good. You know what? Let's give this a screech a try. Greatly lowers the defense by, I think, 2 levels. Oh, God. Ha! Joke's on you! I'm no longer a part ground type. I'm a part flying type. Oh, flail. Oh, come on! You know what? I should give you the regular tackle. Voltage level 24. My other learners are level 21. Good. The bike is lovely too. What are you even doing off your bike? I can't even get off my bike. The Magnetite. How about with the Pokemon Magnetric? We haven't seen one yet, but we are on the verge of maybe seeing one at some point if you chose Electric to be on your team. Alright, now that I'm done stalling for time, and took way longer than I really should have, I'll go ahead and heal up really quick, and then we head west. Okie dokie. So, pack up and head west. I live in the Pokemon daycare. When I got it back, I had to learn a new move that I never taught it. I was completely floored. That sounds like a personal problem. Okay. We'll go up against this duo right here. We have 5 new Pokemon that we can find out here on Route 117. The first up is Meryl. Meryl is a Water Fairy type. Very interesting Pokemon. All I can really say about this thing is that try using it. It's not that bad of a Pokemon, but with that ability of a huge power, it'll double its physical attack stat on the battlefield. I like this thing here more than most. The only real gripe that I really have with it is that some of its best moves aren't learned until later on, and that's been kind of a gripe that I've been giving to many a Pokemon for a while now. So, unfortunately, it has such good potential, but I like to think of this as a very situational Pokemon. Next up is Roselia. Roselia is a grass poison type that back in the 4th generation, it gained a pre-evolution and an evolution. I think it's a really good Pokemon when used correctly. One big thing that should alert you guys. If you want its evolution of Roserade, be absolute sure that your Roselia knows the moves and that you want it to learn. Because unfortunately, it can only learn moves through tutoring. But if you want to go by all that, you have one of the absolute best grass poison types for the 4th generation. And even to this day, it's still not a bad Pokemon to go for. Next up is Volbeat and Illumise. Volbeat is okay, I guess. It's not that bad of a Pokemon. It's basically like the counterpart to Nidoran male and female, where Volbeat specializes in physical offensive moves, while Illumise is more on the defensive approach. Volbeat is actually one of 2 Pokemon that can learn Tail Glow naturally, which is basically the special counterpart to Swords Dance. But why would you want that when its special attack stat is so bad? But, oh well. Illumise, on the other hand, is mostly there as a defensive Pokemon, and yes, they can be bred naturally since they are part of the very same species of Pokemon. Honestly, you could do a whole lot better. I mean, Ninjask gets a really good Pokemon, and heck, there's some better grass bug type Pokemon out there. So if you want any good Pokemon such as that, you could do better. Next up, only through the old rod, we have Goldeen. Goldeen is a physically offensive water type. Do any of you guys even remember that this thing wasn't even good? I sure as heck don't. It does learn Waterfall naturally through leveling up, making it the only Pokemon hit to this day that can do that. Truth be told, it does have Swift with the ability which will double its speed in the rain, and it's meant to be a physical sweeper. And with Waterfall being physically offensive, it can potentially do that. But yeah, I can't really say a lot of good things about it. You can find its evolution later on in the wild, but even that's giving it some credit. Okay. And now where's the daycare, man? I have to take care of the precious Pokemon of trainers like you. Look, it's to raise a Pokemon for you, have word with my wife. I'm in the middle of a triathlon, but whatever. Let's have a battle. We have a couple of required battles, but I think this guy has a Pokemon of interest for us. Yes! This guy's a Doduo. We haven't seen one of these yet, but we will see one in a little bit later. And... you know what? No. Booty! Oh, you jerk! Pursuit will double hit the power when you're about to switch out. I also went and... never mind. I was about to say we also taught Volt a new move, but I was about to teach a Volt switch, but ultimately decided against it. Yeah! Alright, that's my B. Alright. Ran out of energy. We ran out of something. Let's see here. I believe there... I don't even remember what's that! Yes, yes, yes. I guess I never threw up a repel, but... well. We have a Pokemon breeder right up there, but I don't want to face that person because that person's gonna have a sheer number of Pokemon in its arsenal. I think maybe... you! You are a guy that I need to talk to. Bug Maniac Derek. I am not a maniac for bugs. There are some bug Pokemon that I do like, but I am not a maniac. Alright, you know what? Really? Really? You're using Beach Life? I mean, go ahead. Keep using it. You're only doing like 1 damage. Okay, you can stop now! Thanks, dude. Thanks a bunch. Thank you and good night. Alright. Ooh, you got Dust Talk. I guess you are a person of interest. Oh, crud. Poison powder. So, did I hit you with a mud bomb? I could potentially hit you with a mud bomb. But then again, you are a bug type, and you don't... yeah! You don't have Levitate for the year ability! Yeah! How do you like them apples? Man, that saying went out about 50 years ago. Alright. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually quite glad that I challenged this guy. He is a trainer of interest. He knows he had Dust Toxic and a Beautifly. I did thought at one point of using Beautifly for my team, but I ultimately decided against it because of just how frail it really is. Let's get Bonsai up to level 24 and make our way to Verdant Turf Town. Because that was my original plan, but since I remembered that we have some things we could do now in Granite Cave, and ooh, Assurance. 60 power. The target has already taken some damage at the same turn. The attack's power is doubled. Bonsai is already pretty quick as it is, and we haven't faced off against a lot of fast Pokemon as it is, so... oh well. Maybe another time. It'll be very careful, because I think there's one last trainer around here that I want to avoid. Yes, you. So I'm just going to walk around you. That item I'll get in a little bit. We made it to Verniturf Town! Thank God. Like with any Pokemon Center in a new town, go there immediately. My Pokemon needs some tender loving care. Alright. There's one thing I want to do before we go ahead and call quits from here. Do you want to come here? Yes. Oh, so you did come to visit. If you're looking for RYDEL, I'm afraid he's gone. After he lost to you in Mauville City, he had to train more, and we haven't seen him since. It must be his Pokemon that gave him such a fire in that boy, and giving him so much hope to live for. What was it, going through depression or something? My daughter's boyfriend is a very driven and passionate sort of person. Been digging a tunnel non-stop just so he can see my daughter. My daughter's a little concerned, so she goes out into the tunnel a lot. Aww, that just shows how much she really cares. Well, anyway, I think now is probably a good place for us to just stop it here. Alright, so next time on Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, do a little bit more exploring around the place and maybe take care of some trainers back on Route 117 for some experience grinding, alright? See you guys then.